doesn't matter if those feet are bent up or they're flat out on the mat. The arms either by our sides or just resting by the body. Just as we always do. Just tuning into our breaths. So just observe as the chest gently rises on the inhale and as it lowers on the exhale. And observing the breath. Just letting the attention go elsewhere. And with our breath, with each inhale, as you draw it in, just drawing it in towards the tummy, as you observe that expand, then the ribs, finally the lungs. As you exhale, tummy lowering, ribs and then the lungs. Nice, long, full, complete breaths. As we focus only on this, just allowing our minds to clear. Just the thoughts drifting away. The body becoming heavy and still on our mats. And just letting go, just enjoying the moments of peace to yourself. And then we'll combine breath with movement. So on an exhale, just allowing the head to fall to any side. Not holding, just inhaling it back to center. As we exhale across to the other side. It's working this way, inhaling to center. Exhale as we move, easing these neck muscles. And when you've worked evenly, just inhale that head back to center. Making sure the chin is still tucked in. And then we'll work with the arms. As we inhale, reaching the arms up and overhead. Stretching them out. As we exhale, the arms all the way back down. And twice more. As we inhale and reach. You may flex the toes away as well if you like. And exhale down as the toes relax. Final one. Leaving the arms down by the side. And here, just inhale as we bend these knees up if they're not already. Just having them nice and loose. And just very gently, just inhale, just applying a little pressure through the feet. Just so that just presses the lower back onto the mat a little. You can release that pressure at any point that you wish. And then from here, just Just bring these heels in closer in preparation for bridge. The palms face down by the sides. First working with pelvic tilting. We inhale, just peeling the hips up just a fraction. As we exhale them down. Repeating with each breath. Just massaging that lower back. And then, before you move, again, just checking the chin is tucked in, and if you like. As we inhale, lifting the hips up to the sky. As we exhale, peeling the spine back down. Twice more this way. As we inhale and lift. And exhale, peeling down. And if you want to lift up and hold for 6 breaths, you can. Either inhale and hold, or working with each breath. If you're holding, maybe you want to interlock the fingers, tucking the shoulders under. As we lift the hips up to the ceiling. Just feeling the breath in this open chest. And then in your time, you've had your 6. Undoing the shoulders as we exhale, peeling that spine down slowly. As we lower, inhale, taking a hold of each knee individually. As we draw it out and up to the sides of our chest. Just counter stretching where we've worked. You can have a rock here if you like, or just enjoy the stillness. And then we'll circle these knees around. So as we exhale, we're going to circle out and forward. As the knees come together. As we inhale them back in. And exhale, circling around. Inhaling them in. One final one this way. As we inhale them back in, as we do the opposite. As we exhaling out, as we inhale, circling around as they come together. Twice more. Exhale out, inhale and circle in. When you've had these knees back together, you can just gently squeeze them into the chest. Have a rock, or still. As you roll one way, the neck may roll the other. And then with these squeezed knees and center and stillness, can we just inhale the head to the knees, the shoulders dropped. And in your time, exhaling them down. As we lift these legs up into the air, the arms can just rest by our sides or at shoulder height. As much a bend, so these knees can just hang. You can rotate those ankles if you wish. Lovely. And just a nice loose shake off. And then with one leg only, just going to exhale as that lowers down. That knee bent up, the other leg still in the air. And then with this ankle in the air, let's exhale as it comes to rest on the thigh. just guide that knee, the bent knee, out to the side a little. Now if you wish, you can inhale, taking a hug around the back of the thigh. Squeezing the knee in a little. And if you like, again inhaling the head up towards. Just being cautious of the hips. Feeling that lower back pressing onto the mat. Now as we exhale, lowering the head and the sole back to the mat. And then as we send these elbows out to shoulder height, we can begin by rotating this leg, or sorry, not rotating, rocking the leg gently from side to side. And the momentum may build, and it may build to the point that the sole of the foot comes on to the mat. And if it does, just leave it there. Have a look over the opposite shoulder if you like. Just breathing into this gentle twist. As we inhale, back up to center. Let's send this heel up into the ear. Now pointing the heel up, just sneak a stretch in the back of the leg. And then exhale, slowly lowering it down to the floor. Working the core as you lower it down. Now, can that heel, when it comes, just hover off the mat just for a second? Then it can drop. So you inhale, bending that knee in. Sending the other leg up into the air. As we exhale, sending this ankle onto the thigh now. Guiding this knee gently out to the side. And again, as we inhale, we can hug around the thigh, squeezing it in, being cautious of the hips. Next inhale, you can lift the head up towards it if you like. As we exhale, that heel lowering to the mat, elbows out to shoulder heights. So we begin by rocking on this side. Slowly at first, just allowing that momentum to build. And then in time, when the sole of the foot comes onto the mat, you can leave it there. Perhaps looking over the opposite shoulder. As we release into the twist on this side. As we inhale, back up to center. Sending the heel up into the air. And then slowly again, on the exhale, can it lower down. Just hovering it off the mat just for a second. As we inhale, bending that knee in. Now, with these knees bent up, just have them nice and loose. And then just bring the feet out, kind of wide, maybe to the edge of the mat, maybe not quite so much. And just have a gentle rock with these knees, from side to side, nice and loose. And again, building that momentum. Now as you go with one knee, just notice the other knee following. Lovely. And then as these knees come back up to center, take a hug around the thighs. Ready to rock ourselves up to sit.
Sorry. The other instructions are.
And just remembering to take that rock slow, massaging through the spine. And in your time, calming up to your seated position, using any blocks or props. As we find the spine long and light. Breathing up tall, out through these sit bones. As we exhale, rooting everything down through them again. With the shoulders dropped. And then here, we can just roll the neck around. So as we exhale, forward and around. As we inhale it back. Once more. Exhale forward and around, inhaling it back. Other way. Exhale back into the side. As we inhale forward and back. And final one. Coming back, nice and lengthened. Maybe the shoulders want a wee shake. And let's waken up the sides. To inhale, palms up above. Reaching them up. As we exhale down slowly through heart center. As we lift up again. Inhaling up. This time, let's bend to the side. As we exhale. One palm down, the other reaches. Not going to hold. As we inhale, back up, reaching the arms. Exhale, other side. Let's do this twice more to each side. Reach up, exhale over. And each time you go over, you might release a little more. I think this is my last side. But when you're done, as we inhale, reaching back up, we'll twist to the side. So exhale, one arm might come in the thigh as the other tucks in the hips, holding this time. As we inhale that length, can we exhale, maybe twist a little more to the side. As we do the other side. Inhaling up. And exhale, twisting over. Keeping that spine lengthened. As we exhale, releasing around. And inhale. Back up. Reaching. And all the way back down on the exhale. With these shoulders dropped. Reminding yourself of the length. And we'll exhale as we roll it through to all fours. Whether you're rolling over the knees or coming any other way that you wish. And then are all fours. Palms under shoulders, knees under hips. Finding the spine nice and lengthened. Be working cat. As we inhale, looking up. As we exhale, looking down or through the legs. Curling each time from the base of the spine. We feel through each of the vertebrae. And take as much a bend in those elbows as you wish. And become a scooping like movement. And when we've worked evenly, just briefly back in our flat back, reminding the spine of its length. As we exhale, just sinking it all down to our child position. Adjusting just so it's comfortable for you. That chest and head just sink through to the mat. It's feeling the spine release, the hips opening. Tuning into our breaths. Just reminding yourself of that stillness if you've lost it. And as usual, as we inhale, lifting the palms up just so we're on our fingertips. See if that moves the stretch. You can lower these palms at any point. Now, we're going to lift up, but we're going to stay on these elbows. So we almost reach these arms forward. Then as we inhale, lifting the hips up. And we should be in our all four position, but on our elbows. And we're going to repeat cat. So it's the same move and it's going to feel quite different. So as we inhale, curling from the base. I say looking up, but you're probably not looking up far. As we exhale though, curling down, looking through the legs. Repeating with the breath. As you curl down, you have a lot more movement. And just enjoy it. And then, again, when we've worked evenly, just sink it all back, and just briefly inner child. Stretching that spine out, feeling it release. And then, can we slither through onto our fronts? So on an inhale, as we keep the chest and head low, slithering through, we come to lie on the fronts. But first, tucking the elbows under the shoulders. And the gaze, not quite looking forward, just slightly looking down. That's it. With these palms pointing forward and planted on the mat. If you like, without moving the palms, can we inhale as we pull them towards us? You might just feel something going on in the back. You exhale, releasing that grip. Perhaps repeating. Now, you can stay here if you like, or you can exhale as we get ready to lift into Cobra. So exhale, just lowering the head down to the mats, as these palms come in line with the chest. Before we move though, you can just rest the cheek on the mat, just feeling the body settle here. And then on your inhale, can we lift up, powering through the arms, as high or as little as you wish, not holding. As we exhale, tensing the buttocks, peeling the spine down. Twice more this way. Inhale and lift. And exhale. peeling down. And final one this way. And exhale down. Now I did say this way. So the next one, can we come up and hold for 3 breaths? Or maybe your 3 is 1 or none. But if you're holding, you're inhaling the breath into the chest as if you're puffing it out. When we exhale, those hips are almost lowering. And I think we've had our 3. Let's peel it down. We can bring these elbows together. Or not together. Hold the elbows as we rest the forehead on them. Just allowing the body to settle here. Observing the lower back and the upper back and feeling it release with each breath. And then with the legs, we'll move into the hips and thighs. So first, just make sure these heels are roughly hip width apart so they're not together. When you're ready, inhale, can we just lift one leg up? Do we exhale, lowering it down? And the other, as we inhale that up. And exhale it down. Let's repeat. As we inhale the first. Maybe it goes higher, as it lowers down. Then the second. And down. Now, can we do both legs? As we inhale, lifting them both, be cautious of the hips. As we exhale them down. Once more for good luck. Exhale down. Now, let's take a moment of pause. When you're ready, we'll just move it into the arms now. So still holding the elbows. The forehead can rest on the mat. Arms. When you're ready, inhale. Can we lift the elbows up? And exhale and lower. Twice more. Inhale and lift. Exhale, peeling ourselves down. Final one. It's a lot harder in the third try. As you exhale down, just taking a rest here. Now, can we combine everything? So on a big inhale, can we lift the arms up and the legs? Now I don't know if you agree, but when we're doing it all, I find it easier. Exhale down, twice more. Final one. When we've done that, resting for a brief second. Let's just counter stretch where we've worked. So in your time on an inhale, with the palms by the chest, just sink yourself back into child. Just counter stretching the spine, making that space. And then, can we lift ourselves up to dog via all fours? As we inhale, as we come up, tucking the toes, sending the hips to the sky. Now, as we hold dog, might want to have a walk from foot to foot, or just enjoy the stillness, sinking the chest and head through. And in your time, just inhale through to forward fold, stepping the hands to the feet, and then walking the hands to the feet, and just hanging. The bend in these legs, it's allowing that lower spine to release. And then in your time, slowly inhaling as you peel yourself up to stand. To your nice, tall standing position. Those feet nice and planted. And that chin slightly tucked in as well. This isn't going well. There we go. And just shake what you need to shake off. What could probably be nice, we've been in the lower back quite a lot. Let's give those hips a little wiggle. We've got the hula hoop. Maybe the grass skirt. I think we just need the pina colada to go with it. And then, as we come back, settle ourselves in our standing position as we usually do. As we inhale, reaching up. The movement as slow as the breath. As we exhale everything back to heart center. As we inhale and lift again. This time, it's interlocking these palms above. And we'll take a bend to the side. We exhale across, much or as little. Inhaling back. And exhale to the other side. Once more to each side. As we come back, lifting these arms up, and just separate them as they float down. Maybe you want to give the shoulders a rotate. It's being sure to go both ways. And then, before we work in our sequence, let's just set these feet up. Well, not set them up. So awaken the muscles. So let's inhale, just lifting all the toes. Exhale, spreading the toes down. You can lift up the heels if you like. As the heels down, toes up. Keeping the spine lengthened as we repeat. And then your next lower down. Staying down. And let's awaken everything up, shall we? So we're going to work through dragon sequence. Quite a few moves, so we'll take the first one slowly. And we'll be doing one side to start with. So we probably want to be, yes, around about mid-mat. But we're just going to start. Palms out to the side, facing out. Just noticing that just kind of lifts the chest a little. Now as we hold it here, just breathing that length out of the feet all the way up to the head. As we exhale, that just roots down. Just awakening the prana and energy within the body. And then let's get ready to fly. So as we inhale, these palms are going to come together as we lift one leg up. Nice and lengthened. Now, you can press the heels of these palms together. And then, can we inhale, lifting the palms up. This knee might come up higher. And then can we exhale and fly? So, slowly tipping the weight forward. And legs slowly going back. Now these arms maybe reach out. Or maybe forward. Excellent. Now you're breathing length almost out of the hips into the chest. Let's lower it down. So it's exhale, back foot down, palms will come down. So we're kind of in a lunge. Well, we're not kind of, we are. If you want to lower that back knee, then you can. But, so with the hands on the floor, can we bring the palms inside of the foot? In your next exhale, you might be able to lower this chest down a little more. This is very strong on the hips. And our next inhale, plant the inside palm. Can we inhale as the top arm rises? Now this back foot might come onto the mat. So we're almost in triangle. That's it. And then next exhale, let's lower this palm down. That back heel will point up. And then can we step it into dog? So if you want, you can inhale first into three-legged dog. Then sending that foot down. Very briefly. As we inhale, back into our forward fold. Inhale, lifting up. Back to heart center. Now, that was one side, so we're just going to go straight into it. Palms back out. Now, I'm going to hold this position. Finding that length, feeling the warmth in the torso building. Rooting these feet down. And then when you're ready, can we inhale, palm together, knee up, in line with the hips to start with. Always feeling the spine becoming taller. Now can we inhale, arms up higher, maybe the knee too. And then let's exhale and fly. So this leg slowly going forward. That'll tip the top. Now the arms can either reach forward or to the side. Have the straight leg bent as much as you need it. Hold something if you need it. Excellent. Can we exhale into our lunge? So lowering that back foot. Adjusting as much as you need. Drop the back knee if you want. Now, let's bring the palms on the inside of the feet. Can we slowly exhale, lowering the chest down a little. Becomes very strong. If this is not for you, don't do it. Now let's open up. The dragon can twist. Inhale, top arm coming up. You can look up if you want. As we exhale, palm down, stepping it into dog. So whether you inhale into three-legged dog first or just into dog is up to you. As we send that foot down, just sinking down in your dog. And dog can almost be a rest now. As we inhale to forward fold, feet to the hands, hands to the feet. You can hang as you release for a second. As we inhale, lifting up. Back to heart center. You can take a brief rest. Grab a drink or whatever you need. That was one round. So there's at least another one. So I think we kind of know what we're doing. If you're going at a different pace or you're adjusting it for whatever works for you, go for it. Just getting ourselves ready, nice and tall. Palms out to the side. Just puffing the chest out a little. There's a really good story that goes with this. I think this one, let's just say the dragon's breathing in to get the fire ready. So we inhale, palm together, knee up. Nice and tall. Inhale again, lifting the arms up so that knee go up higher. Exhale, let's fly. That leg goes back, the arms either forward or to the side. Now bend that leg as much as it needs. Yeah, excellent. Now if you want to, we're all going there anyway, just exhale down into lunge. So we lower the back leg and the palms. Remember, drop the back knee if you prefer. Let's bring the palms on the inside of the leg. Then exhale, can we gently lower the chest down if it'll go. And then let's twist our dragon. So we inhale as the top arm reaches up. That sole of the straight leg might come onto the mat. As we exhale back down, can we inhale into dog? Whether you lift up into three-legged dog first, and then setting the foot down. Now in your dog, if you want to take a walk, you can, or enjoy the stillness. So we inhale, stepping into forward fold. And next inhale, lifting ourselves up. Down to heart center. Straight into the next side. Palms by the side. Now, taking nice long deep breaths. You can maybe hear it now. I sound a bit more like a dragon. Maybe you do too. As we inhale, knee up, palms together. Nice and tall. We inhale up higher. Leg up. As we exhale and fly. Leg going out as we lower down. Finding the length between the foot and the hands. And then let's touch our dragons down. Exhale, palms and legs down into our lunge. If it needs to be a high lunge, then it can be. Can we bring the palms on the inside of the foot? And exhale, lowering the chest. Do you go lower this time? Now let's inhale. Let's twist. Lifting the top arm up. The opposite sole might come onto the mat. As we exhale that palm back down. As we inhale, lifting into dog. Whether you're coming into three-legged dog first or just stepping straight to it. Just releasing. Catching the breath in dog. As we inhale, forward fold. Next inhale, lifting up and down to heart center. We're all a bit warmer now.
Oh, yes.
Feeling the dragon's heat. I don't know how you are feeling. I'm now enjoying it, so I'm going to do another round. That's fine. Got the verification I needed. So before we do what you need. You're ready. Arms out to the side. Breathe in, puffing the chest, getting the fire ready. The fire's our prana, our energy. As we inhale, knee up, hands together as we lift out of these hips. Next inhale, up higher, maybe the leg too. Exhale and fly. Arms either out to the side or in front. Now bending the straight leg can just help with the balance. Can we find our length here? And then exhale. Let's lower everything down. Foot in the palms. Remember to drop the back knee if you prefer. The palms on the inside of the leg. Let's exhale. Let's make our dragon dive. So that chest and head lower down. As we inhale, lifting back up. And then maybe opening up. Twisting open to the side. That top arm reaching up. The other foot can come onto the mat. As we exhale, the top arm back down. Can we inhale, lifting back into dog? Three-legged dog first maybe. And then lowering down. Just holding dog, so just let everything settle. As we inhale, forward fold. Just holding this for a brief second. As we inhale up. Palms down. You can take a drink first if you like, or let's just go straight to the other side. Just feeling the breath. Filling the chest, rooting it down through the standing feet. As we inhale, palms together, knee up, nice and tall. Can we inhale up higher? Exhale. We Let's fly. Slowly and controlled as we lower forward. Reaching the arms, long in the spine. Can we exhale? Lowering down into our lunge with the arms on the inside of the leg. And then exhale. Can we lower this chest and head? As we inhale, lifting the top arm up, planting the back foot. As we exhale down. Then maybe inhaling, three-legged dog or dog. And then just holding dog. Whether still or walking, it's all your choice. We inhale, forward fold. And inhaling, back up. Exhaling everything back to heart center. And lowering the palms. And as if to come and cool us down, the rain has started. There's not another round, so we're all good. So we can just lift up. I think that's woke us all up now.
Yes.
But this does mean we now get to chill everything down. Just coming back to your standing position. Shoulders dropping, feet are planted. Just tuning into the breath. Probably feeling a lot of warmth in the body. And that just helps slow it down. As we inhale, palms out to the side. Just going to exhale them back to the down. As we repeat again, but always do this to your rhythm. As we exhale down. Now same move but a little more. Inhale to the side, then to heart center. All in the inhale. Exhale, side and down. Once more. Higher again. So all in the inhale, side, heart center, up. And exhale down. Again. Your rhythm only. Now, one more with a back bend only if you want it. So inhale, up. Can we sigh this breath away? We inhale the palms together and down the way we came up. And hopefully you've noticed that's just settled and slowed everything down a little. Now, let's just work on these ankles and wrists. So first the ankles, no, these are the wrists. Inhale, palms together. As we interlock. Now I think we all know this one. Knuckles up to shoulder height. With one arm only. Just rotate. Rotating the other way too. Then, as we slow that down, going to interlock these fingers, one along our back, just so it's the wrong way. And then rotating with the other hand. Slow or as fast as you like. Go the other way as well. And then we've come back and done it evenly, separating the palms. And just start flicking them nice and loosely and gently. Come out a little. Let's just flick them down. A nice loose shake off. Settling ourselves, finding the length. We'll move it into the feet. So this is different than normal. So we're just going to inhale, almost lifting onto the toes. Probably want to step one of the foot out a little. And we're just going to roll around. So first, you can just shift the weight forward, the toes will tuck in. Can we circle them around? Now you might hear some cracking, clicking. It's all fine. Just easing them off, again going both ways. And then when we've done that, lifting this foot up a little. It's a nice loose shake. As we lower that back down. For the other one. So lifting onto the toes. Ready to rotate whether you step them out. You can roll over them to start with. Just circle around. Now as you're doing it, just get the hip in there too. Going both ways. And then lifting this knee up. Nice loose shake off. So you plant that back down. Nice and planted. Let's come back up to the shoulders. Into eagle. So we inhale these arms up to shoulder height. First, just feeling this chest expanding. Maybe just briefly sending the arms back. Now as we bring them back, send one elbow on top of the other. We can interlock if we want. Or what can be really nice is to have a nice hug. You've done a lot of work tonight. You can have this as a treat if you wish. So we inhale these elbows up to shoulder height. Slight bend in the knees. Finding this length in the spine. We exhale, tipping forward to halfway. Gentle stretch across the upper back. Now halfway, just inhale, finding the length. Exhale, releasing down. Just allow that head to be loose too. With each breath, feeling the lower back ease. And a stretch across the upper back. As we inhale, guiding with the elbows. Back up. And we release out. Just a quick stretch. The other elbow comes on top. Either taking that hug or interlocking. To lift these elbows up to shoulder height. Again, just nice and loose in these knees. We exhale, tipping forward. To halfway, finding the length. Exhale and release. Just being sure the head is loose on this side too. We inhale, lifting up. The elbows up and then just releasing them down. Getting ready to fold forward. So with these feet probably hip distance apart, again loose. So usual forward bend, taking it slowly. With the chin tucked in, shoulders rounded, abdominals tensed, knees loose. Exhale. Slowly folding forward. Feeling through each of the vertebrae. The body just nice and loose. It's following gravity. And when you've lowered down, do what feels right for you, whether that's arms hanging, holding the elbows. Just feeling that release in the spine. And in time, planting the palms. We step the feet back just very briefly in dog. And you can stay for a few breaths. You're just exhaling down to child via all fours at any point. And when you're in your child, making it comfortable, it's that chest and head sinking down. Your attention just drawing inwards. As we tune into the body and our breaths, it's feeling the release, observing where you've worked. And just finding that stillness. Everything calm and quietening. And in time, just gently inhaling up to all fours, just to come through to sit in any way. Whether that's crossing the ankles or not. In your seated position, just have these knees loosely bent. We're not lying down yet. Just taking a hug around the thighs, just with the tummy and thighs just nice and connected. You can just let the head hang. It might rest on the knees. And we're going to slowly lower down to the floor, fold down. So in your time you can inhale, wiggling the feet forward. And taking it slowly. Maybe next time you wiggle the hips back. And slowly, slowly. Lowering yourself down. Just maintaining that hug around the thighs. Just feeling the spine loosen. Just feeling your attention go inside. As you tune into our breaths. Everything loose and connected. Now, in your inhale, you can undo the hug around the thighs. You slowly curl that spine back up. To a lengthened seated position. Let's flick those toes up just for a very brief second. And then we'll come to lie down. in their usual way, with the knees loosely bent, that spine lengthened. As we inhale the arms up, as we exhale, peeling the spine down, vertebrae by vertebrae. And when you're down, you can do any stretches that you feel you need, or you can come straight into your relaxation position. And take your time. If you want to hug the knees to the chest and have a rock first, please do. As you find your relaxation position, with that chin tucked in, it's the body calm and heavy on the mat. And that mind clearing. As we focus on our breaths. Not forcing it, but just gently observing. Drawing the breath in as it fills the tummy, ribs and lungs. It all contracts with each exhale. Observing its natural rhythm. You might hear the breath like a wave. The inhale as the tide washes in. And the exhale, the tide washing out. The tide washing in brings with it energy and prana, that warmth that keeps the body going. The tide going out, it carries away any tension or stress, leaving us calm. Gently feeling the wave washing over the foot. It travels up the legs, up the torso, covering the arms, to the shoulders, very briefly over the head. You exhale, washing away. It's carrying with it tension and stress. You do this as well, feeling the breath that travels up through the feet, like the wave, all the way to the head. And then all the way back down on the exhale. And with the tide going out, you look up to the sky. Seeing the bright blue, see any clouds, those are your thoughts and emotions, just dancing across. They drift away, just leaving the mind clear. And feeling the warmth and the brilliant, white, bright lights that warms your body, feeling its energy. The body warm. Just letting that visual go. Drawing yourself back to the now. Hearing the sounds of each breath. And the body's rhythm. You may begin to wiggle the toes and fingers. And you're ready to make small movements. If you like, we inhale, reaching those arms overhead. You can leave them here for a breath or two if you like. Gentle stretch. Gently exhaling as the arms lower, maybe hugging those knees into the chest. Whether rocking or still. And then your time. You roll over to any side. A brief moment of stillness. So you open the eyes, gently lifting yourself up to your seated position. Finding that spine long and light. We inhale, palms up. And exhale, just down to heart center. You can draw the palms over the face if you wish. As we bow our heads, giving thanks. Namaste.